Have you ever pondered what would occur if our planet Earth started spinning in the opposite direction? A question that might seem outlandish at first, but is a fascinating concept to delve into. You see, our world, this vast blue-green sphere we call home, spins with a steadfast constancy. From west to east, it twirls on its axis, an invisible line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole. This rotation is so integral to our existence that we hardly give it a second thought. Yet it's this very spin that orchestrates the dance of day and night. As the Earth spins, the sun appears to rise from the east, painting the sky with hues of dawn, and sets in the west, drawing the curtains of night. Our lives, our routines, our very perception of time is shaped by this celestial pirouette. So the Earth rotates from west to east. But what if one day it started spinning from east to west? Let's explore. One might think, if the Earth spun in reverse, would we travel back in time? Would we get younger and smaller? But let's take a moment here to delve into the concept of time. Time, as we understand it, is a measurement of the progression of events from past to future. It's an abstract concept, not a physical entity that can be reversed or manipulated by changing the Earth's rotation. Now you might be thinking of time in terms of day and night, which are indeed determined by Earth's rotation. If Earth started spinning the other way, our days would technically reverse. Sunrises would come from the west and set in the east. But this is simply a change in our perception of time, not time itself. Let's bring in the concept of space-time here. Space-time is a four-dimensional structure where time is intertwined with the three dimensions of space. It's a bit like a cosmic fabric that's warped and shaped by the mass and energy within it. And crucially, it's not dependent on the Earth's spin. This is where Einstein's theory of relativity comes in. According to this theory, time and space are not separate entities but are combined in a four-dimensional space-time continuum. So even if Earth were to start rotating in the opposite direction, it wouldn't reverse the flow of time. We wouldn't start getting younger. Our physical bodies would not shrink to our childhood sizes. And let's not forget, the Earth's rotation is a tiny, tiny part of the grand cosmic ballet. Our planet spins within its orbit around the Sun, which is itself moving around the center of the galaxy, and so on. Changing the direction of one dancer wouldn't reverse the entire performance. So while it's an intriguing thought, reversing Earth's rotation wouldn't turn back time or make us younger. But what about our consciousness? What would our consciousness be like if the Earth spun backwards? Would it be any different? This is a question that tickles the mind and teases our curiosity. To understand this, let's first unravel the concept of consciousness. In simple terms, consciousness is our awareness of ourselves and our environment. It's the way we perceive the world around us and our individual response to it. This intricate phenomenon is a symphony of our brain's processes, and it's surprisingly independent of physical phenomena like the Earth's rotation. Now let's imagine a world where the Earth begins to rotate in the opposite direction. Our perception of time and space would likely shift. The sun would rise in the west and set in the east, and our calendars would need some serious readjustments. But what about our consciousness? Our consciousness is tethered not to the world outside, but to the world within. It's a product of our brains, and it's shaped by our experiences, not by whether the sun rises in the east or the west. So, even if the Earth began to spin backwards, our consciousness would remain the same. However, our perception of time could be affected. With the reversal of Earth's rotation, our concept of a day might change. We might need to adjust our biological clocks to adapt to the new sunrise and sunset timings. But again, this change in our perception doesn't alter our consciousness. It simply changes the way we interact with time and space. In essence, consciousness is a deeply personal and internal experience. It's our brain's way of making sense of the world, and it's remarkably resilient to external changes. So even in a world spinning backwards, our consciousness would remain as it is, a testament to our ability to adapt and evolve. So our consciousness wouldn't change with the reverse rotation of Earth, but would anything else? So, if the Earth started spinning in the opposite direction, what would really happen? Well, let's delve into the potential climatic and geographical changes that could occur due to a reverse rotation. You see, our planet's spin doesn't just give us day and night, it significantly influences our climate and geography. If the Earth were to spin in reverse, the sun would rise in the west and set in the east, a surreal experience in itself. But the real changes would be far more dramatic. Our weather patterns, driven by the planet's rotation, would be thrown into chaos. The trade winds that currently blow from east to west would reverse, drastically altering our climate. Deserts could become lush green areas, while fertile lands might transform into arid zones. The Amazon rainforest, the planet's lungs, could potentially dry up, while the Sahara might become a verdant paradise. Sea currents would also change, with the warm Gulf Stream that currently brings mild weather to Europe, potentially reversing course, leading to a much colder climate in those regions. Life on Earth would have to adapt to these new conditions. For us humans, these changes would be challenging. Cities might become uninhabitable due to extreme weather conditions, forcing mass migrations and potentially leading to geopolitical conflicts. So, while it's a fascinating thought, the Earth spinning in reverse could have some serious consequences. Today, we've delved into a fascinating thought experiment about our spinning Earth. We've pondered the nature of Earth's rotation, dabbled in the complexities of time, and contemplated our consciousness in a world spinning backward. We've also imagined the potential repercussions of such a cosmic flip. Yet it's important to remember, this is but a thought experiment. For now, we can rely on our Earth to keep spinning just as it always has. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey. As we've explored the mysteries of our spinning Earth, we hope you found the content thought-provoking and engaging. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends or family who might also find it interesting. Your comments are always welcome. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this unique concept. Would you imagine a different outcome? Or perhaps you have a new idea for a thought experiment. Your feedback helps us create more captivating content. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to delve deeper into the mysteries of our universe and bring you more engaging content. Remember, your support helps us create more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep pondering, keep questioning, and keep exploring.